seems like you're nice and cozy. Are you feeling comfortable? Okay, great. So, I finished filling out the rest of your paperwork, and now all we have to do is just start this Reiki session. So, I'm going to begin by doing a little bit of clearing. I'm going to use a Selenite wand, and I'm just going to come through and cleanse your aura. So the best thing to do is just take deep, rejuvenating breaths throughout. Try your best to remain as relaxed as possible. And anytime that you're feeling like you need to adjust or move, feel free to do so. This is your session, okay? And you can pause at any time to let me know if you'd like me to assist you in kind of adjusting anything. We have this blanket here. So hopefully this is warm enough for you. It's one of those heavy blankets, I'm sure you can tell. So just want to make sure that I've got your feet all covered. That feel nice? Yeah, it's nice and heavy. Okay, good. And we still have our candle flickering away. All right. So I'm going to begin, like I said, with our selenite wand. And we're just going to comb through your energy body here. This is a great tool for just clearing anything that you might be bringing in with you today. Clearing any energy, kind of that superficial energy, okay? Beginning here at the crown, alright? Coming down. Get underneath your feet. Is that pillow nice and comfortable under your head? Good. Okay. I know we kind of chatted about having a little bit of kind of stuck energy in the throat. Maybe some constriction happening there. So I think I'm just going to come in really close. Moving through. Right in the throat. Gorgeous. Okay. Okay. Continue to make a few notes throughout our session. Do you feel any constriction in the throat area now? What about in your shoulders? I know we noticed that before. Okay. How about in the chest area, the heart area? Okay. And what about in the solar plexus, kind of your upper belly? What about there? Okay. Great. Just going to light a little bundle of sage. And I'm going to run this through your aura here. Doing a little bit of extra clearing here in the throat chakra. It smells nice, doesn't it? So you can just offer up any worries that you have. Gonna clear in the shoulders. Just here in the shoulders. Any worries that you have here. Great. Down by your feet. Lovely. Okay, so I have a little bit of spray here, and we have some sandalwood and sage. So I thought this might help clear anything that's not in service of your highest self and sort of that strength of communication for the throat chakra. Although sandalwood is really associated with a number of different primary chakras, I like using it for the throat chakra. So I'm going to spray here to your right. Doesn't that smell nice? And now here to your left. Okay. I'm going to spray down below your feet. And up the tippy top above your head. Okay. Lovely. We have these Tara healing incense sticks. I'm going to use these to really ignite the flow of this Reiki passing between us and to draw the sacred symbols just outside of your heart center, okay? It's nice, right? Okay. Lovely. Great. So now what I'm going to do is place a few stones, creating a bit of a grid on your physical body. Would that be okay with you? Okay. We're gonna start with this rutilated quartz. It has sort of these different filaments inside, kind of sparkle. They look like little silver shards, kind of. So I'm going to place this right on top of your head, on your crown. Okay? It should rest comfortably against the pillow, hopefully. And it should stay in place without you having to worry about it. There we go. Lovely. Great. Okay, I'm going to go and grab a stone for your third eye, okay? And this is a lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli. So it's going to be right on your third eye. It's a gentle stone, very small. Should be quite comfortable. But this is a great one for aligning the third eye. It's associated with that spiritual connection, with attracting things that you want, with beauty. So placing this here can help you see the beauty in the world, see maybe glass half full, Lovely. For the throat, I'm going to be using a labradorite. I usually use this in the third eye, but I was just really called to use this in the throat chakra for you, since we want to add some additional healing here. I love the flashes of this. So I'm just going to place this very, very gently right on your throat chakra here. And that will just provide some nice magical healing energy in this space. Trusting in the power of your voice and the magic that you have within. Because you do. You have a very powerful voice. So I'm just inviting in some of that wisdom here. That spiritual guidance about how to really trust in the power of your voice. Okay? Alright. Lovely. Next up, I wanted to place this green moonstone right on your heart center. Yeah, it's a lovely stone for healing and balancing in the heart space. Great for inviting flow, like a river stone. So placing this right at the heart center, just allowing this beautiful energy to just sort of beam out, up and down. Lovely. Just a few more stones here to place, okay? Next up we have this yellow jasper. This is great for building confidence, for helping you really tap into your sense of worth, seeing the sunshine in the everyday. So I'm placing this right on your solar plexus here. Gorgeous. Lovely. We have a carnelian for your sacral chakra. It's such a supportive stone. This is going to be great for helping you move through emotions, helping nurture you, helping really ignite your creativity. It's a beautiful stone. Very, very nurturing. So placing this right on your sacral here. 2 to 3 fingers beneath your belly button, okay? Gorgeous. And we have 2 stones now for the roots. 2 red jasper. So we've got a few jaspers that we're using today. 2 red jasper, one of them is raw and one of them is polished. I'm going to be placing these outside of your hips here, okay? So hopefully this is a nice kind of supportive energy for the root chakra to help you feel safe, to help you feel comforted, protected, and grounded, okay? Your energy is actually feeling really, really good right now, which I'm happy to hear. And I'm just going to move a few stones out through your aura. Just sending this energy to you, okay? We're gonna start with this amethyst cluster. I think this will be really good to kind of help with the things that we found in our scan, okay? So again, starting at the crown here. Just combing through. In the bottom of your feet. I'm going to use this clear quartz point to activate these stones. Now that we've kind of combed through with our cluster, go through and activate. Lovely. And one more stone I want to move through is this raw tiger's eye. I think this is a great stone for confidence, and I think we just really want to boost your confidence a little bit. I mean, you do strike me as someone who's really put together, and but I think it's important that you really know your sense of worth. You have a strong foundation in your true value. And this can be a nice reminder of that sometimes, okay? So we're just gonna move through because of the raw properties of this tiger's eye. It's a real kind of bolstering energy. It kind of bolsters you up. Okay. Gorgeous. Lovely. Okay. And I'm actually gonna place this in your hand here and just kind of cup that around your hand, just to invite this beautiful, confident energy into your aura. Just really kind of channeling that inward, okay? Lovely. So I'm just going to make a few more notes here, and then we'll begin our hands-on healing. How does that sound? Okay. Oh, I'm just making a few notes of some things that I'm kind of noticing in your aura. Basically, it feels like you're really responding very well to all of these different tools that we're using so far. So your aura already feels like it's thickening up. The more you relax, it feels like your aura is kind of getting healthier and fuller. So that's just nice to make a note of, just so that we can have this in your file. And anytime that you're starting to dip or kind of these issues start to resurface, these tools seem to be quite effective. So just making note of all of that so you can have that as part of your inventory, okay? How are you feeling? You feeling okay? Okay. I'm just going to place my hands on on the very top of your head here on your crown chakra, okay? How does that feel? Okay. Yeah. Lovely. Great. Going to just come behind you. Okay. That's lovely. Just placing my hands on the side of your head here, inviting this energy to just ping pong between my palms. That's great. All right. Now I'm going to hover my hands outside of your throat chakra here, like so, okay? Beautiful. Really gonna focus a lot of this healing energy here on your throat. Can you feel sort of loosening a little bit? Gorgeous. Lovely. Gonna place my hands on your shoulders now. Gorgeous. You can do this at home if you feel called to. Just placing that little bit of weight on your shoulders can remind you to just release a little bit, right? Yeah. I think you hold a lot here. Maybe you feel like you have a lot of burdens that you carry. Maybe you feel like you are a burden. No, you're not. Let's release what we can in this space, okay? Let it go. Gorgeous. All right. I'm gonna hover my hands outside of your heart center here. That's great. Hovering my hands outside of your solar plexus, okay? If you wanted to breathe into your tummy, let your tummy rise up to meet my hands. That's open to you now. Placing my hands now on your solar plexus, so actually physically placing my hands there. Gorgeous. Now placing my hands hovering outside of the sacral here. Two to three fingers beneath the belly button. Again, if you wanted to push out your belly and just allow that to rise up to meet my hands. That's open for you to do now if you're called to do it. You have a beautiful energy. It's feeling really, really nice. Now I'm going to place my hands on your sacral here, okay? Just nurturing any emotions that come up here. Okay. I'm just going to place my hands on your hips here. Firm but gentle. Firm but gentle. You're safe. You're safe, my friend, okay? Good. I feel a little bit of loosening in this area, opening. It's good. Okay, lovely. I'm going to place my hands very, very gently on your knees. Very gently, almost just like the weight of a feather. Just very gently. Lovely. I'm going to place my hands on the top of your feet here, okay? I'm going to cup your ankle, your right ankle, in between my hands here, okay? Very gently. You don't have to move. You can just stay right there and relax. Just relax. Gorgeous. You seem very responsive to this. Just doing the same with your left ankle, but feeling this one may be a little trickier since we maybe have something going on in the left side with the left hip, maybe. Okay, lovely. Yeah. Just moving through. Okay. Lovely. Can make a few more notes. So I'm going to do a final scan here, just to check in and see how everything's feeling. See if we've managed to achieve some balance. I think we have, and I just want to check in. You've been doing a great job. Like I said, you're really taking to this kind of work. Okay, I'm just going to double check with a pendulum. It's a tool I like to use in these sessions, just to kind of connect with our subconscious, see what's going on there. It's just here. So here's our pendulum. And I'm actually just going to hold it outside of your heart center, and we will just ask a series of questions and see what we can find. Okay. Lovely. Okay, feels like your heart chakra is nice and balanced, but that we might need to be doing some more balancing elsewhere. Okay, some more chakra balancing here. Let's see. Okay. Let's see one more. Okay, great. So it looks like your root and your throat are still a little bit out of balance. That makes sense. I'm just going to do a little bit more clearing here. Kind of some extractions. Are you feeling any tightness or pressure in your throat? Completely natural. Okay, great. And one more here for good measure. Placing one hand on your left hip and the other hovering outside of your throat here. Gorgeous. So if you can, and you're open to it, just imagine this beautiful, enveloping light connecting your throat to your left hip. You can carve whatever path you'd like between these two spaces, but imagine a strong connection, beautiful connection of light and energy flowing between these two spaces, where one is low, the other is high, where one is active, overactive, the other is underactive. So we're almost just balancing these scales within us. If you sense a lot of heat, a lot of energy stored in one, you're using that energy to fill up the other. You can achieve balance within yourself. You can do it within yourself. You have so much more power than you know. You can think of this energy or light like sand. You're measuring the sand. A little here, a little there. Making it just right. Perfectly balanced between these two areas. You are safe to speak your mind. You are free to express yourself. You're lovely. Okay. You are divine. You are connected. You are expressive. You are loved. You are strong. You are creative and you are emotionally available. You are safe. You are safe. So, after a session like this, we really want to make sure that we're really grounding, okay? Make sure to drink lots of water. Make sure tonight that you get to bed early if you can. And really try to ground yourself. Everybody grounds in different ways, but a helpful way of grounding is just to do some work on your feet. So, flexing your feet and pointing your feet. That's good. So flexing and pointing, rolling your feet very gently. All of this just very gently with the fluidity. Really being kind to your joints. None of this. Really inviting fluidity here. Gorgeous. I'm going to just sort of gently kind of squeeze and release, squeeze and release, squeeze and release. Starting at your feet. There we go. Moving up to your calves. And your thighs here. Just to kind of remind our lower body that exists, that grounding connection to the earth. Okay, and I'm going to gently pat the bottom of your feet here. Okay, and here. Gorgeous, okay. Lovely. So, it's important to kind of take stock of how you're feeling over the next few days after a Reiki session. This energy can kind of stay with us for a while, and so certain things might come up for you. It's all totally natural, perfectly normal. You might start having some more lucid dreams, so I'm going to grab you a dream journal, okay? I think I left it in the other room, so I'm gonna go grab that and I'll be right back, okay? You just stay here and relax, okay? Okay, so I have your dream journal here, and this is a great thing if you just wanted to kind of make a few notes about what you've been dreaming about. It's handy to keep this by your bed so that you don't have to kind of worry about finding it. But I'll leave this with you. I can just put it here beside you if you'd like. There we go. Alright. Thank you again for joining me. It was lovely connecting with you. I'm going to make a few more notes so that I can just have this in your file, and we can always have a chat about that at a later date if you'd like. But for now, please feel free to just stay here as long as you'd like. Relax. Keep working on your breathing, making it as gentle and easy as you can. Can you come up on the pillow? She just wants cuddles. Come on, Mama. And just doing a little bit of balancing and aligning. That always happens when I'm trying to do it like up here. I wish to call in guidance from these cards. I love metallic sounds. There's like clicky clacky sounds. But it does have kind of a funny smell. I'm not gonna lie, when I first used it I was like, what is that? But invite some more mindfulness and some of this energy work that we've been engaging in.